Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day everyone. I am Muhammad Firas bin Ramli from SK Bukit Garam 2, Kinabatangan, and I am 12 years old. Today, I'm going to share about the book that I have read recently. The title of the book is The Clever Servant. It is written by Kumara Valu, a Malaysian author that has written many children's storybooks. Kumara Valu is not only a talented writer, but also someone who understands the heart of storytelling, especially when it comes to children's stories. His ability to weave life lessons into engaging tales is what makes his book so impactful. This book contains 30 pages, and it was published by Pustaka Permai in 2006. Additionally, attractive illustrations are provided on each page too. This book is located in section 400 of the Dewey System under the field of language, and the genre of this story is fiction. Imagine a world where intelligence and success are not determined by wealth or formal education, but by the wisdom of the heart and the strength of persistence. What if the greatest lessons came from the most unexpected people? Well, that's exactly what you will find in this book I'm about to share with you today. This isn't just another ordinary story. It's a story filled with valuable lessons, unforgettable characters, and a surprising twist that will keep you hooked from the first until the last page. Are you ready to discover how a young man, despite his struggles and failures, can be transformed by the simplest of things? Stick with me as I take you to the story of Huyo, a young man whose journey teaches us that real wisdom often comes from the most unexpected ways. So let's dive in and explore The Clever Servant, a book that shows us that success isn't just about money. It's about the lessons we learn along the way. The story is set in a quaint village where the simple life contrasts sharply with the wealth and ambition of the merchant family. The village backdrop provides a subtle but important context for the character's growth and transformation. The Clever Servant tells the story of a wealthy married couple. The man is a rich textile merchant. For many years, he did not have a child. He wished for a son to continue his legacy in business. One fine day, he went home sadly. He did not realize that the good news was waiting for him. His dearest wife is now pregnant. Soon there will be a family of 3. Then, he threw a grand party to share the happy news with everyone. Months has passed. His wife finally gave birth to a sweet little boy. His son was named Huyo. Since Huyo was the only child, the merchant had so many dreams for him. I want Huyo to be the most intelligent man in the whole village. Little did he knew that it's not that easy for Huyo to become one. The merchant willingly sent Huyo to the most expensive school. Sadly, the principal and the teachers can no longer teach Huyo as he was not intelligent enough. He couldn't understand a thing the teachers teach. The other students made fun of him and called him Donkey Huyo. The merchant had done so many things so that Huyo will be ready to become a businessman. He got Huyo a private tutor, but that too failed. Since they love Huyo so much, they don't want to force him anymore. He had grown up to be such a lazy young man. But his parents won't give up on him. They took him to the shop and let him learn about business. Now, here comes my favorite part of the story, which is the ending. Huyo met a girl named Mitzi. Mitzi was the one who taught Huyo many things, including running a business. To my surprise, Mitzi was not just an ordinary village girl. She is very clever and was able to change Huyo when everyone gave up on him. At the end, they get married and live happily ever after. The most powerful part of the story is when we realize that Huyo's transformation doesn't come from money, education, or luxury. It comes from Miti, who shows him that intelligence isn't about how much money you have or what school you attend. It's about the ability to learn from your mistakes, adapt, and use what you've learned to better yourself and others. At first, Miti might seem like just another character, but as the story unfolds, she becomes the catalyst for Huyo's transformation. Her impact on his life is not just surprising, it's a revelation that changes everything we knew about success and intelligence. Miti isn't just a guide to Huyo, she becomes a symbol of wisdom and inner strength. Despite her humble background, she possesses a depth of insight that others fail to see. Her role is a reminder that true wisdom often comes from experience, not privilege. It's also important to mention that Miti was initially misunderstood by Huyo's parents. The merchant thought she was just another girl trying to take advantage of their wealth. But in the end, it's Miti who brings about the change that everyone had given up on. This is a powerful reminder to never judge others based on assumptions and to always look beyond the surface. Now, let's talk about the values and lessons we can learn from the clever servant. One of the most important lessons from this book is never giving up. Huyo's parents could have given up on him after all the failed attempts at education, but they didn't. They continued to support him, and when they were about to lose hope, they found someone who could help him succeed. Another key lesson is the importance of hard work and determination. Throughout the story, we see that the true path to success is not through shortcuts or wealth, but through dedication, humility, and the willingness to learn. Huyo didn't succeed because of his father's money, but because BT helped him recognize his own potential and showed him how to use his strengths in a meaningful way. The book also teaches us about the importance of not judging others based on their appearance or background. Miti, who seemed like just another village girl, was actually the one who taught Huyo the most important lessons in life. In a way, the story tells us that wisdom and knowledge don't always come from the people we expect. It reminds us that we should never judge a book by its cover. Sometimes the most valuable lessons come from the most unexpected places. Reading this book made me reflect my own life. It made me realize that success isn't defined by how many degrees we have or the wealth we inherit, but by how we face challenges and learn from them. So, next time you feel discouraged or when others doubt you, remember the story of Huyo and Miti. You don't have to be perfect to succeed. Sometimes all it takes is a little faith, hard work, and the right guidance. I would highly recommend The Clever Servant to anyone who enjoys stories about personal growth and transformation. It's a short read, but it leaves a lasting impact. Thank you for listening to my review. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe now you'll be inspired to read this book yourself. So thank you.